Last week, the euro dollar fell by over 200 pips from a level of structure around 1.185. Last week, we produced a video the day before this drop of over 200 pips, pointing out that level of structure and saying that we expected a retest of that level followed by a major drop. So our ability, your ability, to accurately make predictive analysis about where a pair may go based around technical analysis if you're a technical trader is what's going to separate you from 95% of traders that fail and cause you to be in the top 5% of elite traders around the world. So in today's video, we're not only going to show you guys the proof from last week's video where we pointed out the specific level of structure, talking about seeing a drop from this level, but also we're going to talk about the exact analysis we went through to help you guys better understand how to make predictive analysis like this in the future. So if that sounds interesting to you, make sure you're subscribed here to the trading channel. We release videos just like this each and every week. My name is Steven, your honest trading coach. If you're new, then welcome. Click that like button for me while the intro and disclaimer roll, and I will see you guys directly after. Okay, traders, so let's go ahead and take a look at the proof. Let's take a look at last week's video where we predicted that the euro dollar would come into the 1.185 area and then have a major fall from that area. We expected trend continuation out here on the daily chart. But again, I'll let the video do all the talking on that, and I'll be right back to share with you guys the exact technical analysis techniques and skills that we used to make this accurate prediction so that you can use those same skills to make predictions on your own in the future. So I'll see you guys after that clip. So let's go ahead and dive into the euro dollar and check that out now. Here we are on this euro dollar chart. What we have here is a level worth paying attention to around 1.1844. The reason this is a level worth paying attention to is because it's a level that's been tested multiple times in the past as support and resistance. You can see support in through there, resistance here, support through here, and resistance here. Now, the reason that that's important is because this market has respected this level multiple times. We've already seen this market respect this level more than 5 times. So what we are waiting on is the market to push up on the euro dollar to the 1.1844 level. And that's where we're going to be looking for shorting opportunities to push the market down. As you can see, this market's already tapped that level and pushed down a little. But if we get some kind of retest here of that area, that'll be a great chance to look for a trading opportunity to the downside. So for the initial prediction here on the euro dollar, we're expecting trend continuation to the downside. As you can see, this market has recently pushed down, creating a low, a lower high, lower low. This could in fact be our lower high and push the market down to at least retest the 115.4 area, possibly even break into trend continuation and make it all the way down to our 114 area. So that's what we're expecting here out of the euro dollar. And the reason so in last week's video, we made the prediction that this market would fall from 1.1844. We'd see a dramatic fall in a move into trend continuation for the euro dollar out here on the daily chart. Let's take a look at the chart now. As you can see, this market came up almost to the pip to our 1.1844 level. That's exactly where our red line is, to retest that level just like we talked about, and directly afterwards push down in a major way, almost just in one candle, to reach the next level of trend continuation that we talked about. We talked about this market pushing down and at least tapping the 1.1544 level, which ended up being a pretty massive move out of the euro dollar. Now, on to the important part. How is it that we were able to accurately make this prediction? And how is it that we make predictions like this each and every week? Because again, your ability to make accurate market predictions about where the market is likely to go next based around technical analysis as a technical trader is what's going to separate you from the pack and cause you to become one of the top 5% elite traders of the world. So let's take a look at the chart and talk about how we came up with this prediction. So for the euro dollar, we combined a few different things, and guys, this is not just how we made this prediction. Again, the reason we're teaching this and the reason I'm going over this with you is because I want you to be able to do it on your own moving forward in your own trading. So the way we can make predictions like this is by combining a few different things out here on a higher time frame like the daily chart. Now, what did we use here in this case? Well, we want to use a combination of major levels of structure and trend. So when it comes to trend, let's look at the euro dollar. Ever since the mid-April area, after the breakout of this period of consolidation we have, looking left, right in here, After that breakout and since mid-April, we've been in a downtrend. After being in this downtrend, we finally found some support right here at 1.1844, right? Our red line is going to be the first place we found support. That's pretty easy to see. We had a bounce from this level, push up of over 100 pips, making that a pretty major level of previous support. And what do we know about structure in the market? It's amazing how simple this can be, guys. We know that previous structure support, while in trend, does quite often become resistance, or at least is more likely to. So with that being the case, we know we have previous support. We know this market's been in a downtrend since mid-April, pushing down into lower lows. We know we have this pullback up to that level. Now, what's the final piece of the puzzle when it comes to making these types of predictions? We're not only looking for a market in trend, we're not only looking for it to push back up to that previous level of support or resistance to let that become the new level of support or resistance, like we just talked about right here at the 1.184 level. We were talking about this level was support, now is resistance. That's not the only two factors we want to combine in order to try to make these really accurate market conditions. Another thing we want to take a look at is this level of structure that supported the market that we're looking to for resistance to push the market down into trend continuation, has it been touched any in the past? Not only touched, but has it been respected by the market in the past? So let's find the answer to that question by scrolling the chart over, and let's see. So we have this level as previous support, knowing that that can make this resistance. We also have support looking left, resistance, resistance, support, and resistance. So knowing that the market has used this level of support and resistance multiple times in the past, as well as this is the most recently broken level of structure. If we look right here at that support level, this is the most recently broken level of structure. We have our pullback up. We touch that level. As soon as we get in this area, that is a pretty good place to start looking for trend continuation out of a currency pair. Now, we don't always get trend continuation pushing down to our previous level of support or trend continuation pushing down lower, but we can normally catch some pretty decent moves from that very important level of structure when we combine all three of these key steps in figuring out where the best place to go short or to go long based around structure is. So finding that best place to capture large market moves consists of identifying daily trend, looking for that most previously broken level of support or resistance, and then combining that with multiple tests of that level. If it's just one time, it's not going to be as accurate. If that level's only been tested once as support, not as accurate. But if that level's been tested multiple times in the past and is the most previously broken level of structure and is in trend with what the market's currently doing, as we were here with the euro dollar in this downtrend, then that can make for an extremely accurate place to start looking for entry reasons either on this time or a lower time frame in expectation for this market to continue in trend to the downside. So guys, that's exactly how we made this really accurate market prediction. That's how we make the accurate market predictions we have each and every week. The euro dollar is not the only pair that we predicted accurately last week in that prediction video, but this is the pair we're discussing today. This is how we make those predictions. I really hope this has been helpful for you and your trading. If it has, then that is great. But if you would like some more advanced training material going over different types of strategies and entry reasons that we use on lower time frames at these key levels, plus other strategies that we've created and use on a daily basis, then you can find information about all of those things in the EAP Training Program. There's a link in the description below. I'll put some testimonials on the screen of traders who have been through this program. We just relaunched the program with brand new material. In this new program, we'll be building a trading plan together, side by side, you and me, and we'll be doing this around one simple yet effective strategy. The EAP training program also comes with 3 to 5 email analysis trades each week that I'll be sending directly to your inbox to help you better understand the way we actually look at the market. So again, if you are interested in learning more about that program, then just take a look in the description box below this video and click the link that says EAP. It's been my pleasure to bring you this valuable content. And from all of us here at the Trading Channel, I hope you have a great rest of your week. I hope you trade green. Don't forget to be subscribed if you're new for more valuable content like this. Don't forget to click that like button for me before you go. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
We'll be right back.